Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to a field report. I recently bought the Pimax Crystal Light to try it out and I want to share what I think about it, because I see a lot of videos which are praising this thing. After unpacking it, I noticed the materials aren't exactly the best. A lot of cheap plastics. The face cushion is made out of a really bad fabric, but I already have a replacement for that. As a VR enthusiast, I do not have a single headset with the original face cushion or head strap, so I'm used to that. The next thing I noticed is that it's pretty heavy. Light, not so much. But the balance is good and the head strap I used gave me the opportunity to add balance weights. The carrying comfort is surprisingly good, although it doesn't sit very tight and the big dimensions and weight cause it to be very wobbly. Then I tried to attach the prescription lenses. I wear glasses, but for VR headsets I always use lens attachments because I don't like to wear glasses in VR. I have a set from VR Optician and one from VR Wave, and neither did work. I couldn't mount the ones from VR Optician and the ones from VR Wave was giving me a completely distorted image. Now I'm not saying that this is Pimax's fault. I'm just saying I used both VR Optician and VR Wave before and never had any issues with them. So I had to wear my glasses, which was fine though, after all it's a big headset. You have to connect a lot of cables, including a power supply. The cables are also not particularly long. Oftentimes I'm chilling on the couch while playing in VR, no problems with my wireless headsets. With this cable length though, that wasn't as easy. The next hurdle was the software. After installing it twice, it kind of worked, which brings us to the image quality. The first big disappointment is the field of view. Granted, I had to wear glasses, but the field of view was not very great. I would say it's about the same as the wireless headset I'm currently using. The image quality is good. Black levels, contrast, no visible screen door effect. But, and that's a big but, the image is unbelievably distorted. It warps around you like you are in one of these mirror halls at a fair or something. I cannot understand how people can stomach that. I learned that the euphemistic description of this is, it has a small sweet spot. It's really hard to show because through the lens footage always looks warpy, but this was in a different league. Maybe it's down to the aspheric lenses, I don't know. But the wireless headsets I'm using currently are way better. They use pancake lenses and I'm getting into that a little bit later on. So all in all, it's heavier, larger, gives me less freedom because of the cables and gave me, all things considered, a worse image. So that's all very bad. The Pimax Crystal Light was supposed to be a savior of PC VR, but it's shaping up not to be. So what can you do? Now here's the good news. A while ago I tried flight simming in VR and used the Pico 4 and the Meta Quest 2 for that. Now there are new versions of these headsets available, the Meta Quest 3 and the Pico 4 Ultra. Both provide a better image than the Pimax Crystal Light, in my opinion, because they use pancake lenses which don't warp the image around you. They look very natural. The Pico has a better field of view, better colors and contrast, and a better overlap, whereas the Quest 3 has a sharper image and almost no glare. Additionally, both are standalone headsets and can be used for more than just PC VR. For example, my primary use case for the Quest 3 is VR cinema. That is when you sit in a giant-ass movie theater in VR and watch films and shows and stuff. You can use both without any cable, they are both lighter and more comfortable to wear, and best of all, for the price of one Pimax Crystal Light, you can have both. So that's kind of my recommendation. Like, if you want to spend 1200 euros on the Pimax Crystal Light, rather spend 1150 on the Quest 3 and the Pico 4 Ultra. Try them out, keep the one that you like more, or keep them both. So that's a very weird conclusion. PC VR is best with standalone headsets. Feel free to share your experiences and let me know if you have any questions. Catch you in the next one. Until then, take care and tschüss, ne?